Hi, and welcome to the 2016 SMPTE elections. I'm your host, Ryan Salazar. Today we have Andrew Setos, candidate for Hollywood governor of SMPTE. How are you, Andrew?
I'm fine, thanks.
Thanks for being with us. If you would, please briefly introduce yourself.
Okay, so you know my name, Andrew Setos. I'm currently CEO of Black Star Engineering, and I'm asking for your vote to continue representing the Hollywood section of our society on its board of governors. So I have spent about 45 years in the motion imaging industry, starting in public broadcasting in New York and then on to cable television, contributing to the start of MTV and Nickelodeon. I moved to LA in '88, where I joined Fox and was involved in the emerging broadcast network there, and soon became involved in the motion picture division, including managing the backlot and supporting its distribution operations. If you want to learn more about my journey and my website, look at my website, which offers a lot more details, and it's imaginatively titled andrewsetos.com.
Andrew, if you would, please share your SMPTE experience and how the society itself has benefited from your participation.
I've been able to rely on my years of experience being accountable for large operations, including hundreds of professionals and budgets of hundreds of millions of dollars. I have been a SMPTE member for about a year longer than my professional career, since I joined while still studying for my degree in electrical engineering. In fact, I became aware of SMPTE while working at the ABC network as a summer replacement. I saw a journal lying around and picked it up and read it cover to cover. Soon, I was in the ABC library and read every issue on the shelf. Soon after getting my first job, I was subscribing to standards on behalf of the company I worked for and was going to meetings and participating in the standardization process. When I was able to, I brought Fox's financial support up to the highest corporate level and successfully lobbied a couple of other companies to join Fox at the top of support for our society. Most recently, I have joined fellow board members in personally contributing to the Centennial Fund.
Andrew, what is one challenge that your region faces, and if you're elected, how would you, in your role as governor, work to overcome this change or challenge?
Okay, so that's a good question. For the last year, and working in conjunction with the Hollywood section, especially Marty Meyer, I have been focused on increasing the diversity of the section, hopefully as a template for other regions. By diversity, I mean specifically 4 areas: age, gender, ethnicity, and profession. Of course, I am sure we all understand why diversity is a good thing for the health of our society, but it is an elusive goal. All one need do is note the attendance of one of the Hollywood section's excellent meetings. To that end, I have worked with Stephanie Wu of Disney and Christopher Alvarez, a director, both members and pleasures to work with. We have reached out to various institutions to make a broader audience aware of the section's meetings. Our first soft launch of this effort was very encouraging, but it is a long haul, requiring sustained effort, which I pledge to do. Also, I have personally focused on profession diversity. I have tried to involve more of the creative community in our society. At the last annual conference, for instance, I produced a panel of several people involved with virtual reality and others. Vicky Lau, a member with feet both in the technology and the end product, is an engineer, but most were pure creatives. While not fitting into the mold of an engineering presentation, I wanted engineers to hear from folks who create with this technology what was on their minds. You see, for every issue we face as engineers, like for instance, the possible use of TCP/IP in place of SDI, there are others like, for instance, frame rate, where the stakes are equally high for the creative community as it is for the engineering one. I remember reading a paper in the journal about gamma that was written in the 60s. After all the formulae and the image comparisons on this most complex and challenging subject, the author, then head of engineering of CBS, said, and I paraphrase, "Whatever is done at the engineering level about gamma, the program director must always have the last say in how the image appears." I was struck by the wisdom of that closing paragraph when I read the article way back when I was first starting. For if it's not about entertaining or informing, what is it that we are doing? And that is why I put profession in the category of diversity. I hope you agree with my efforts and so support me for governor of the Hollywood section.
All right, Andrew Setos, candidate for Hollywood governor of SMPTE. Thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Thank you so much.